What's up, y'all? This is Mike Fiore here. It's our first podcast, one day at a time, Addict for Addicts. I'd like to start off with like a little, definition, something that helped me, get through some of the things. So, spiritual awakening. It's finding growth in our struggle and becoming willing to move forward out of hope rather than fear. So, the reason I start with that, this is our first podcast, so I want to start with my story, let it out there. So, I guess for me, it's started when my dad passed away. Tough time. My dad went through liver cancer, and when he passed away, I guess, my father was an addict, my grandfather was an addict. So when he passed away, my uncle came to me and he told me a story how when my grandfather passed away, my father got wicked. Kind of gave me the green light, just to get wicked myself. A lot of resentment I have with my father's death. The day that I guess he left us, that morning my father wasn't really fond of hospitals. And that morning he woke up, he wanted to go to the hospital. So right off the bat, we knew something was up. So we take him to the hospital, we let him out. I tell Dad I'm going to work. I'll see you afterwards. I didn't go to work. Went out, got high, fell asleep. I woke up, Dad was on the respirator. So I never really got an opportunity to tell my dad he was Superman. I never got an opportunity to tell my dad I loved him. I never had an opportunity to tell him sorry for the things I did. So a lot of that resentment was kind of the fuel that led me, down my road. And then from there, started with prescription pills, Roxy's, started off with one. It got to the point it was so wicked. I was popping maybe 10 at a time, 3 times a day. So I'm talking about 30 Roxy's a day. And then, the cocaine came in, and as y'all know, if y'all addicts out there, you already know where this ball is going. But, so a lot of years, I thought I was able to hide it from people. I thought I was fooling people, but then again, I was only fooling myself. And then years went by, lost a job here, lost a job there, opportunity here, opportunity there, lost that, good girlfriend here, good girlfriend there, steal from her, steal from this one. It just kept going and going and going. And then one day, not really one day, I guess what really changed, what I thought was the worst moment of my life, now I could look back and appreciate and realize it was the best moment of my life. Things got real bad. People have runs. When I was away, I heard people have these runs, they go on these runs. Never really had a run. This was my first and only run. And took my little brother's car, without asking. Went wicked that whole weekend. High as fuck. Mind you, this whole time I'm in a methadone program. I'm on 140 milligrams of methadone. If y'all know what methadone is, y'all know that shit wicked. So take his car on a Friday. I didn't go to my program on a Friday, so if you miss a program on a Friday or Saturday, that's it. You're done till Monday. After 2-3 days of no program, you start going through some serious withdrawal. But I was doing so many drugs that I wasn't feeling the withdrawal. So, that whole weekend, I'm getting calls, bring the car back, and I ain't bringing shit back. I'm doing what the fuck I want, because that's how us addicts do. We feel we're only hurting ourselves. I'm doing the drugs. So it's only affecting me, but we are so wrong. It's affecting our loved ones and the people I care about is so much more. And even with all of that, I still got so many people in my corner. I love every single one of you. So I'm ready to bring the car back after a weekend, not knowing my brother already called the police and said, the car's been taken and stuff like that. So I call my brother, bringing the car back. All right, just drop it off. So I'm coming home, dropping the car off, and as I'm coming down the block, I'm swerving because I did so many drugs: crystal meth, Xanax, cocaine, everything you can name. That shit was in my city. So my right eye started going out. So I started swerving, I guess, down the block. So when the cops pull me over, I think it's for this purpose that I'm swerving. So when I pull it over, I'm in front of my little brother's crib. So I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, officer. My eyes low. He's like, whose car is this? I'm like, it's my little brother's. I got the keys right here. My little brother about to come out of the house. So this is where my life changed. My little brother comes out of the house and tells the cops to arrest me. And I'm a fucking drug addict. And at that moment, I couldn't tell you the anger I had. But so I get arrested. Now, mind you, I'm already on maybe 3-4 days no methadone. Now the other drugs are starting to wear off. If you ever been to bookings on methadone, they ask you, if you're on methadone. Usually you tell them no because you feel like you're getting out the next day. I thought I was getting out the next day. So the next day comes, I'm still waiting. I asked the CEO, CEO, what's up with my case? He said because there's video footage, the DA had changed the charge from grand theft auto, possession of stolen property, so I had to go get back in the line. So now we're talking another day or two in booking. So now I can't handle nothing. So now I'm on the floor shitting myself, throwing up on myself on a cold floor. They had to put me in a cell all by myself. So they can't just take you to the hospital. The arresting officer's precinct has to come back to take you to the hospital. So now they got to call that precinct got to come back, take you to the hospital. So all of this happens, a couple hours later, I'm still sick. The cop comes, takes me to the one fucking hospital in all of New York that don't have nothing else. So now I'm sitting in the hospital shitting, throwing up still. So now the officer came by himself without a partner, which is wicked by itself. So now he can't take me to the next hospital until this precinct sends a partner for him. So now we talking almost 5 days, no methanol. After all that, they take me to Lutheran Hospital in Brooklyn. I'm on 140 milligrams. They give me 10 fucking milligrams, yeah. 10. What the fuck is 10 gonna do for me? So after all of that, the only thing that worked in my favor is that when I got back to Brooklyn, I got to go straight to the judge. So it didn't even stop there. This is right near Thanksgiving. I see the judge. They're talking about the case. So my little brother gets an order of protection out. So now we're talking Thanksgiving. My mom's not in the best of health. So now, if my little brother wanted to go see my mother for Thanksgiving, I would have had to up and leave. At the time, I was living with my mother because I'm an addict. Can't afford bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to be with my mom. So my little brother is everything. He's my idol, you know what I'm saying? If anyone had a little brother they look up to, that's definitely me. So after all of that, you know what I'm saying, I'm still on 140 milligrams. We have a little intervention in the house or whatnot. So I go to a detox. But prior to going to detox, I was told some false information. I was told I couldn't go to the detox on 140 milligrams, which is incorrect. I told me I had to be on 40 or less. So I go to my methadone program. I ask them what could I do. They got to say I could sign something called an AMA, against medical advice. I could do administrative detox, come down 10 milligrams every 3 days. So I came down 100 milligrams in a month, unheard of. Go to the detox, come down another 10 milligrams, 30 days are done. I'm feeling a little bit better, so now I go to an inpatient called Sukasa over in the Lower East Side. From there, they blind detox you off the methadone, and I remember getting there, and I remember calling my younger brother, and he picked up, and I remember telling him I love him, because I'm getting goosebumps right now. I told him I loved him because he saved my life. I learned to appreciate the fucked up things in my life. Not appreciate them because it's helping me better my life today. The place I lived in, I had a shower with sandals on. I lived in a room one time with 6 people, and then they transfer you. You're living with other addicts. Some people are coming off the street just not to live on the street. Some people are just running from their drug dealer. So not everyone's there for the same purpose. But all of that opened up my eyes. I'm not saying I'm better than nobody, but I did learn something from a lot of the people. They say a fool learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from others. So I started learning from other people's mistakes, but the one thing how my addiction is a blessing is it helped me find my passion. And this is it right here. Sharing my story, starting a conversation. What's working for you, what's working for somebody else. It's just a conversation, because us addicts alone, we can't do this alone. I tried it, you've tried it before. There's no shortcuts. We need each other to do this. So I just want to start a conversation. We are talented people. What we do and who we are 2 different things. Just because I stole and I did drugs, it does not make me who I am. You know what I'm saying? Who I am this is who I am today. I want to help people. I want to inspire you to inspire somebody else. You never know what a conversation with somebody, that ripple effect might be. You never know what a good morning to somebody might do. They might say good morning to somebody else. There's such a ripple effect from these little things in life that we don't know, that I'm getting goosebumps, man. This is so basically that's the story in a nutshell as far as what helped me get to where I am today. Before I guess we start paying some bills, I do want to put out there, if you are someone that's an active user and you feel that there is no light at the end of the tunnel, and you feel down and out, I I've been there, you know what I'm saying? Hit up my line, 646-923-4711. If you need help, if you need someone to go with you to a program, sit with you in intake, hit up my line. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for everyone that wants to help. Don't waste my fucking time if you ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is desire, like NA says. All you have to have is desire to stop. You could be getting high right now, but if you want the desire to stop, I'm here for you. Just know that there is someone that was there that made it through that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing something that no one else has done. Recovery isn't impossible because there's a lot of people that are making this shit possible. All right? So hit up the line if you're somebody that just wants to talk and tell your story. I had somebody hit me up that, you know what I'm saying, their family knows about it, but his fiance don't know about his recovery. Hit me up and told me his story. And ever since he told me his story, he's starting to share pictures again on IG. You know what I'm saying? He got this life inside. It is a great feeling. It's not even a great feeling. Let me take that back. It's such a freedom when you start to release. This is why I make these IG videos. This is why I'm completely honest on these IG videos. Because when you start releasing this stuff, that's it. You know what I'm saying? When you hold on to it, it becomes a weight on your shoulders that's just going to keep bringing you down. So take me up on my offer. See if I'm bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? But really, 646-923-4711. If everyone out there that says an addict can't do it, fuck you. Now let's pay some bills. So I just want to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, Bagel Cafe over in Howard Beach, 16254 Cross Bay Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? My man Jay, my man Mickey. This is the, their little pen. My man Jay, my man Mickey have really good business going on there. You know, if you ever want to order, they deliver. Uber Eats, they do it all. Their phone number, 718-843-5700. Again, that's 718-843-5700. Or you can hit them up online, www.hbbagelcafe.com. Again, you know what I'm saying? My girl Maria there, she a manager. You can let them know you spoke to Mike, a.k.a. Sunshine. My favorite meal there is probably their chicken parm panini. So, Bagel Cafe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you're ever down on the Cross Bay Boulevard, Howard Beach, you know what I'm saying? You're going to the beach in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Really check out their food. Really dope place. What's up, y'all? So we're gonna end every podcast with something that's real. I want to just give a big shout out before I even start to my girl Nikki. You know, hit up her IG, Nikki NIKKY_Plains PLANZ. She sent me some of the stuff she wrote, and you know, she was probably in a dark place when she wrote it. You know, what I'm about to read to you right now. I was not in a dark place, but starting to get back in my feelings again. Once you start getting off the drugs, you start feeling things again, and it was wicked. I'd watch a commercial with a fucking dog and start crying. You know what I'm saying? When I got off methadone, like in the place I was at, they blind detox you. But even though they blind detox you and they do it slowly, even when you get off, you're going to still have some kind of withdrawal. So that first day that I got off methadone, I also got fucking COVID. And I was in this place, so there had to be isolated. They had to put me in a room by myself. So now figure, first day off methadone, I'm going through withdrawal and I'm going through COVID. I couldn't lay down on my back, couldn't lay down on my side. I was coughing up a lung. I woke up one day, my shit was so pressed, I wanted to go to the hospital. Ambulance comes, they test me out, like, well, you got COVID, we can't do nothing for you. Went right back in the place. So when I was those 2 weeks I thought was held, you know what I'm saying? Like I guess my higher power, why me? Why the fuck not me? That was the next fucking thing that came after that. And ever since that moment, I walked out of that room even more motivated than I was before. But when I was in that room, this is what I wrote. And Nikki sent me something she wrote, and I'm looking forward to reading both of them. But so this right here is an I'm sorry letter. I wrote it to my mother and my father. So Mom, I'm sorry I'm not there with you right now. I'm sorry I made you enable me. I'm sorry at times I made you blame yourself for my actions. I'm sorry that you're sick. I'm sorry I didn't give you grandchildren. I'm sorry it took me so long to get help. I'm sorry for the nights I made you worry about me. I'm sorry for the times I yelled at you. I'm sorry I didn't allow you to help me. I'm sorry for who I was. And I'm sorry you won't be able to see the man I will become. And I'm sorry I was so stubborn and entitled. I'm sorry people looked at you as the mother of a drug addict and a thief. I'm sorry I went to jail. I'm sorry I was a coward. I'm sorry I disrespected women. I'm sorry I wasn't the son you prayed and wish I'd be. I'm sorry I love drugs more than I love you. Dad, I'm sorry I followed in your drug addict footsteps and didn't learn from them. I'm sorry I haven't represented the family's name. I'm sorry my last words. I'm sorry I used your death as an excuse to get high. I'm sorry I left mommy alone. I'm sorry I haven't visited your grave. I'm sorry if I made you cry the first night I went to jail. I'm sorry I wasn't honest with you about my drug use. I'm sorry I wasn't a good big brother to Vincent. I'm sorry I never took your advice when you wanted to help. I'm sorry for the things I've done and the person I was. I'm sorry I've been running from my destiny. And I'm sorry for all the arguments. Dad, I promise I will not allow any of what I just said make me feel bad for myself. Every day I will wake up and count my blessings and do more for others than myself. Accomplish what they said is impossible. Most of all, I will be the son/man you always knew I'd be. Love you. I miss you. So that was me and my moment. So just imagine a lot of tears fell in them pages when I was writing that. But so here we're gonna go on to Nikki. Stay with me for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nikki, I'm gonna try to read this as best I can. All right. I need you to understand that my mental state is unstable. My life is not a dream nor a fable. And when I dream of life of where I'm able to be happy, able to be free, able to break these chains of demons and just be me, able to be normal and not be in the grip of this disease. I want to be able to sleep at night with ease, not with the craving sweats and chills, tears rolling down my face as my hand stands up and my head being pounded by drills. I just cry, beg and plead for one more, just one, to mask this pain, to hide this feeling, as another layer of skin is peeling. I need something, I need to find someone to help, as I scream and yell in a room where no one can hear me. And all I hear in my head is, see, nobody cares, nobody dares to help you. So come back to me and I can help you feel better. As I grab that spoon and that syringe, while crying, I can still feel my body cringe. Splash of water and mix it up. Fuck, I'm ready to throw up. As I drain it up, memories flash and now I'm shaking. I enter, register, draw back and push the plunger. What did I just do? My mind is just repeating itself. Persecute. You're not worth it. Everyone's better off without you. 30 seconds and it's a smack in my face. It's quiet. I'm in a dark space. And for one moment, everything is numb. It doesn't hurt to be alive, and I can face whatever may come. It's so hard to describe, but I can't come back. I'm stuck sitting in the silence, and now I'm alone again, even more so in my head. But when I close my eyes, I'm reaching for the small light to break free from this disease I've become immune to. My feet drag me to this room full of people. I sit down in the back, and someone sits next to me. Like, why? I'm destructive. She looks at my eyes, and I hear a voice saying, no, baby, you're reconstructive. And she says, it's okay, baby. I love you. Just come back. As my eyes open, I'm back where I started. And I realize I'm immune to overdose. And for you, those who don't know, this ain't a life I chose, but I had no choice. Used to live and live to use, especially when I was running in twos. But now I stand alone, walking in my own bed and brainstorm. And I still say one more, let me postpone. As I draw up another mask, dive in a blank space, I realize I'm in a spotlight for all my demons to come to life. In one moment I remember I'm a daughter, a sister, a mother, and a wife, whose excuse of feelings was overwhelmed with fright. One day I will put the spoon down and pick up a fork. I will lay down the bat and pick up a feather, because a caterpillar doesn't associate with a butterfly and it still flies in the most stormy weather. And I will no longer allow my demons to control my fears. As I drop that mask and shot and wipe away my tears, I stand up for my life and sick and suffering. Our life is still buffering, a melody uncovering, a song ready to be sung, and just for today, a battle I already won. Nikki, I want to thank you for that. It takes a lot of guts, to share something like that with somebody, and I appreciate you being, letting me share it with everybody else. So, definitely hit up my girl Nikki, again on IG, Nikki, NIKKY _Plains, PLANZ, show some love on the page. Again, first podcast, Addicts for Addicts. See you next week, y'all.